There was a beggar who sat at a railway station every day. For 10 years, same spot, same empty bowl, asking people for money. Some gave him coins, some ignored him. But his life never changed. He had accepted this as his destiny. He thought this was all he could ever be. One day, a businessman stopped and asked him a strange question. "Why do you beg?" The beggar was confused. "Sir, I am poor. I have nothing. What else can I do?" The businessman smiled. "I did not ask why you are poor. I asked why you beg. When you sit here, what do you see yourself as?" The beggar said, "I am a beggar, sir. What else can I be?" The businessman shook his head. "That is your problem. You see yourself as someone who only receives. You think you have nothing to give. That is why you will always remain a beggar." The beggar was shocked. "But sir, I really have nothing to give." The businessman pointed to flowers growing nearby. "You say you have nothing? Look at these beautiful flowers. Why do you not pick them and offer them to people? Give them something first, then accept their donation." The beggar had never thought about this. For 10 years, he only focused on receiving, never on giving. The businessman said, "People do not like to give to someone who only takes. But people love to give when they receive something in return. Even a small flower makes them feel good." Change your mindset from receiver to giver, and your life will transform. The beggar thought about this deeply. The next morning, he picked some flowers. For the first time in 10 years, he stood up with confidence. He approached people with a smile and offered them a flower. "Good morning. Please accept this flower. If you wish, you can give me a donation." Something magical happened. People stopped. They smiled. Almost everyone gave him money. By the end of the day, he earned more than he made in an entire week. But more importantly, something inside him changed. He no longer felt like a beggar. He felt like someone with value to offer. Days passed. The beggar continued offering flowers. He became known as the Flower Man. People started looking for him. He was no longer invisible. He had become someone people respected. 1 year later, the businessman returned to the station. He saw a beautiful flower shop, and there, standing with a big smile, was the same beggar. But now he was a businessman. The former beggar recognized him and rushed over. "Sir, thank you. You changed my life." The businessman asked, "What did you learn?" He replied, "I learned that I was a beggar, not because I had no money, but because I had a beggar's mindset. I only thought about receiving. The moment I started giving, everything changed. Flowers were always there, but I never saw them because I was too focused on my empty bowl." The businessman smiled. The world does not reward receivers. The world rewards givers. When you focus on what you can get, you remain empty. When you focus on what you can give, abundance flows into your life. Now let me ask you, are you living with a beggar's mindset or a giver's mindset? A beggar's mindset always asks, "What can I get? What can this give me?" A giver's mindset asks, "What can I offer? How can I help? How can I add value?" You might think, "I have nothing to give." This is exactly what the beggar thought. But look around you. You have your time, your skills, your knowledge, your smile, your support. You have so much more than you realize. The problem is not that you have nothing. The problem is you are not looking for what you have to give. When you start giving, you start receiving. This is a universal law. The beggar spent 10 years focused on receiving and nothing changed. In 1 year of giving, his entire life transformed. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If you see yourself as empty, you will have nothing. If you see yourself as someone with value to give, opportunities will come. So today, stop focusing on what you do not have. Stop waiting for someone to give you something. Instead, ask yourself, what can I give? What value can I offer? When you shift from receiving to giving, from taking to contributing, your life will transform.